Beijing has slammed those naval drills involving New Delhi and Manila, China accusing the Philippines of co-opting other nations for what it considers exercises that disrupt and undermine regional peace and stability. Beijing adds it stands ready to defend its sovereignty and that its military is carrying out routine patrols in the South China Sea. And Buena Bernal joins us live from Metro Manila. Buena, earlier we were speaking to our India correspondent Nihar Punya in New Delhi, speaking about these drills between India and the Philippines. The last held in that area was in the South China Sea or the West Philippine Sea, took place in 2021. Given everything else that has happened on the security front, how would you read the significance of these latest maritime drills?
The drills that occurred in 2021 were off the waters of Palawan Island, but no key maritime feature was sighted at that time. Now, this time around, it's very clear from both governments that these drills are taking place in a maritime feature called the Scarborough Shoal, and that's a controversial one because that's the site of a standoff between the Philippines and China back in 2012 that led to an arbitral tribunal ruling later on in 2016 that actually said that Scarborough Shoal is a common fishing ground among Vietnam, the Philippines, China, including Taiwan, for the artisanal fisher folk of these claimant states. And to this day, the inner lagoon of that maritime feature, which was the biodiverse rich area of Scarborough Shoal, of that shoal, is blocked or guarded closely by China. Now, while there are analysts who say and argue that these drills are just part of India's efforts to sell more military hardware to the Philippines, the fact of the matter is that there have been significant developments in the defense ties of these two nations prior to these drills. Last July was actually the finalization, or these two countries were trying to finalize the terms of reference for service-to-service talks. That means army to army, navy to navy, air force to air force dialogue between these two nations with the aim of India supporting the defense capability or capacity building requirements of the Philippines. So India has been clear that it is supporting the Philippines in its efforts to ensure a minimum credible defense posture or a state's ability to ward off intruders, considering its strategic location being adjacent to this crucial maritime route that is the South China Sea.
Oh, thanks for that, Buena Bernal, laying out the strategic context for these, as it turns out, significant naval drills. Buena Bernal, Metro Manila.